When a CSI arrives at a crime scene, it's their responsibility to collect and preserve every piece of evidence. Any slip-ups could mean the difference between convicting a criminal and being forced to let them walk free. Today I'm finding out how ballistics, the science behind the bullet, can unlock vital clues about how crimes were committed. Gun crime in the UK is falling for the 5th year in a row. But when a crime does involve a firearm, it's crucial that all the evidence is preserved. It's here at Britain's top CSI school that the crime scene investigators of the future are trained. And on the curriculum today is a mock-up of a carjacking. My task is to find out where the shots were fired from, what type of gun was involved, and whether it's been used in another crime. Helping me is ballistics expert Martin Parker. So Martin, what would a CSI look for in a crime scene like this?
First of all, you want comprehensive photographs. Then you're looking at 3 things in a firearms scene: potential weapons that may have been left at the scene, cartridge cases which may have been left by those weapons, and you're looking at projectiles.
Now, projectiles aren't just bullets, are they?
Anything basically that emerges from the gun, that's a projectile. There are clearly 2 different weapon types that have been used in this particular case. So you've got a shotgun used and also probably a handgun. So from the shotgun you would expect to recover pellets and what's called wadding. From the handgun you would expect to recover a bullet.
We don't find any weapons at the scene, but we do collect some cartridges and some wadding from the shotgun pellets. Retrieving the bullets is trickier.
The real evidence is going to be inside the car.
It looks like there could be 1 lodged in a steering wheel and 2 that have penetrated the back seat.
The bullet holes will be smaller than the actual bullet that's gone in.
Martin shows me how to measure the flight path of a bullet using a rod which we push through the bullet holes. This not only helps locate the bullet, but also pinpoints the spot from where the weapon was fired.
So the person that was firing the gun is probably standing about here. But if I move back, you'd need to be about 8 feet tall to fire a shot down at that angle.
We discover that one of the bullets has ended up in the boot. The impact of the glass windscreen has caused the tip of the bullet to become distorted into a mushroom shape. Bullets retrieved from a crime scene don't just tell police what type of gun was used, they can also reveal some hidden clues. I want to find out if the gun that fired my bullet could have been used in another crime. The man who can help me is firearms expert Ben Astley from the Forensic Science Service in Manchester.
Firing! At the moment here we've got a smooth tip bullet on top of a cartridge case, and once that is fired we'll notice a big difference.
Ben is using a bullet retrieval tank filled with water. When he fires into it, the bullet is slowed to a halt by the water before it hits a solid wall, so the bullet is preserved in a pristine condition. Ben, I can see some dark sort of ridges on your bullet here, which are very similar to the one I've got from my crime scene here. Would they be the same?
Well, no, because the markings will be different because each gun leaves its own unique signature on the bullets that are fired from it.
How does it do that?
Well, within the barrel there are ridges and grooves which help give the bullet the spin it needs to travel through the air in a straight line, but they also scar the bullet as it leaves the barrel.
We analyse both bullets under a microscope to compare their markings. We can see there straight away, it almost looks like the marks are actually more close together on this one, so straight away you can see that they're not the same. Images of fired bullets like these are stored on a police database. When ballistics evidence is recovered from a crime scene, the details are fed into the computer. In the case of my bullet, there's no match, so the gun used in the carjacking hasn't been involved in any other shooting that police know of. Firearms tend to make the headlines, although they're relatively rare in Britain. But as this database expands, the type of intelligence is vital to the police in their fight against gun crime.
And RAV police in Birmingham are trying a new way of tracking down gun crime.
They are. This is a really high-tech method as well. You see, when a gun's fired, it creates a shockwave. And there's these special sensors that are hidden around the city that look just like antennas. They will actually pick up these shockwaves we can see there, and then they can actually triangulate that information to within a 25-metre spot of where the gun was fired and relay that information straight away to the police, so they don't have to rely on someone actually making a 999 call. So they've got that information straight away. So let's hope that works.
Yeah, it's a
fascinating idea.
No, it's been
amazing.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's been a super series, Rav. Honestly, getting all that inside.
Yeah, great response.
Thanks ever so much. And